Howdy, y'all. I'm watching Santos binoculars. Been mud bathing, and I get in the mud bath, and I can feel the toxins like drawn to the mud through my. It feels like it's going right down my bones, actually. But I was in the mud over there. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. Oh, that light on is the flashlight I left on. Anyway, so I'm sitting here and I'm watching the black spots appear and white hairs grow out of my hands and stuff, and trying to see what just seeing what happens. And I glance away at my left hand for a minute, and I look back at my right, and my pinky's bleeding. I didn't cut it anywhere at all. It's just it swelled up with pressure, I guess, from inside, and then began to bleed all on its own. Maybe it's stigmata. So I thought, well, if my pinky's doing that on my right hand, what's my pinky on my left hand doing? And so I looked at it. It's not bleeding, but it looks kind of moist, and it's got a line on it. I don't know if you see the line right there. Yeah, you can see it. That line is there, and the stuff feels like it's, going from my shoulder to my elbow, down my arm. You know, here's where it likes to pool up on my left arm, right there. That pulses when the airplanes go over. Lovely, yeah. And it follows the line around the muscle here. Your forearm has a muscle, and there's a gap along the edge of it that corresponds right to your thumb, which is kind of where this stuff likes to pool, and where most of the blackness appears at first. It actually appears everywhere. It goes my thumb, my fingers, anywhere it really wants to tell you the truth. But that's my right hand. Yeah. Is that a plane going over? Do we have airplane activity? Look at my thumb. See that thing on my thumb there, that bump? I thought it was like a wart or something, but it never looked quite like a wart. It's been there a long, long time, and it would get bigger and smaller at different times throughout my life for unknown reasons. But now that I've been soaking in the mud and the planes have been going over, I've noticed that I get in the mud and it gets a lot smaller. In fact, there was something like that starting to form on my left thumb too, but not so long ago, and my thumb's starting to get moist on top. It's probably going to start oozing out crap like my pinky. When I get in the mud draws this stuff out directly through my skin. It kind of like a depression in my skin will appear, and it will turn the mud into like a nasty, oozy looking crap as it comes out. But anyway, I thought that there was one on my left thumb. One of those began to appear, and since I've been getting in the mud baths, it's pretty much gone. You can kind of see a tiny bit of a bump right there. That little depression just appeared in there. Oh, I feel something on my finger. And I hear a plane coming. Maybe we'll just leave this going for a few more seconds here and see what happens. What's that? That looks like my thumb's going to start bleeding. Let me sit down here. It's not really blood either. It's the toxic metal infused plasma. It just stays under your skin everywhere, and it can build up to gigantic proportions. And if you get an injury that's bad enough while you have all that going on, it will become staph infected instantly, because the staph's already there living under your skin. And we know the staph is everywhere. Everybody's heard that before, but it's not supposed to be living in a giant mass of liquid over your entire body under your skin. if that was the case, we should have been told. And normally it doesn't. But here recently, since we've been sprayed with chemtrails continuously, that nobody seems to give a fuck about. Well, I feel fine. What do you mean? Everything's just fine. Whatever. Yeah. So anyway, my fingernails are starting to get more normal now. My cuticles are just hammered, and I thought, oh well, fuck, it's my, because I work on shit all the time. My hands getting gasoline and grease and oil. But I haven't been working on that many things lately. Since I've been so sick, I can't even fucking do anything except try and figure out how to heal myself. And since I've been working on that, I'm noticing my cuticles are starting to go back to where they're supposed to be, and where they were all messed up is the dirt from the mud. It seems to overtake the infection, and then the infection's like, I'm dying, and then the infection dies. It's not bleeding, see, it's not running out, it's also not drying. Alright, I'm going to run out of time here. I don't have very much memory on my camera. Although I feel my middle finger starting to do something now, besides flipping off motherfuckers. And a plane's coming. Check that little pinky again. Here's the plane. Because, you're supposed to have fucking 199 planes a day fly at treetop over your house. Jumbo jets, propeller planes, dual propeller planes, small jets with weird lighting patterns. All that is perfectly normal. And if they stop flying completely and nothing flies over your house for a day or a few days, that's perfectly normal too. It's like there isn't anything that can happen or not happen after something has happened that isn't perfectly normal. Fuck, everybody knows that. This is America. We saved the world from Hitler, and Jesus is coming to save us. Because we did a good deed. Yay.